Shalom everyone, I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for our daily reading. If you are returning, welcome back. Those of you who are new, welcome to this channel. It's very intense. We don't hold back. I am totally 100% in love with Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, who is our Father and who is our salvation, our Yeshua. And I kiss his son. And but I'm not religious or anything like that or churchy, but I am for all uprightness and righteousness and the things that are right that come out of Jehovah's mouth, because he says he speaks things that are right. And he tells us of things before they happen. And I'm connecting with Jehovah by way of the Holy Spirit, who leads and guides our steps and orders them. Okay? So if that's not something that you're looking for, then you'll want to click off this channel right now, because the information that comes across this channel is very intense, and it may offend you, or it will make you look at things, as we all need to, and change them for uprightness sake in our land. Okay? So anyway, it's just a different type of a channel that is fully yielded to Jehovah. So welcome if you do stay. If you don't, then thanks for checking me out. I am not prejudiced either, so if you are, you'll want to click off of this channel right now. Alright, I'm not into witchcraft. I'm not into mediumship. I am into truth and truth alone. Okay? Like I said, I am inquiring at the hand of Jehovah Elohim, the King of Glory. And I just invite him right here, right now, into these gates. We command for the north, the east, the south, and the west gates to be open for Jehovah to come on in. Open the ancient gates, Jehovah. Come on in. Be the lifter of our head. We come against every witchcraft, warlock, spirit, people doing magic work and putting their intention on our leadership. We just cover them right here, right now, by Yeshua's name, by the blood of Yeshua. I thank you, Jehovah, for your protection. Put that bloodline around their mind space and expose every foul, demonic, wicked, dark, nasty energy that has lost their soul and that has sealed their soul for the pit of hell, and remove them and shake them out of their position. That we don't want them there, Jehovah, because your word tells us that whatever's at the top will trickle down to the rest of the body. And so we want good leadership. We want good leadership. And I thank you, Jehovah, that you are revealing some things to us in a very big way over our nations. Blessed is the nation whose Elohim is Jehovah. And we just proclaim Jehovah as our King. Thank you, Jehovah. They want a game, win it, because it's already won. The battle has already been won by Jehovah. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Happy anniversary as well. If I have a couple of flighty moments, it's because I'm still having my coffee. And so you'll be patient with me, I hope. But anyway, if you're down and out, I also send you love and light. Jehovah, please just send your Holy Spirit to help be the lifter of people's heads today. Give us strength. Your word says, let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich. I thank you, Jehovah. Lead us into paths of righteousness for your name's sake. Make every crooked place straight. Deliver us from evil today. And frustrate the enemy who thinks that they're trying to do some stupid stuff behind the scene to our good leadership. Things that have even been planted in the past. We destroy every work of the darkness right here, right now. For we will have a land of peace and harmony, for the people to be glad. We have the Four of Swords. We're having air come out here because, and this is the, the bats out of hell coming out here, and they're going to go to hell. We got death energies here because the Four of Swords is a death card as well. This is Five Swords. This is unbridled ambition type of energy coming out, which, look, people, that reading that I did last night, that was just air everywhere and people doing spells and their intentions on people. We had that card twice come out that there's a witch that does spells on people. This person is going down. This person is going to be exposed. This person is not going to get away with what they did because Jehovah brought it out. And we get in air. The principalities and the powers of the air is what we actually are warring against. We're really not warring against one another. But again, let me just reiterate what I stated last night. That people got openings on the inside. Some people opened themselves up and then sealed themselves there in darkness. Okay? And so now we got to get up in righteousness and fight this crap. This is a literal person coming out here with this knight. This person is very sharp. This person, give me just a second. I want to listen to my spirit because something's trying to come up out of it. Yeah, look at all the air. We got all kinds of air. This is leaving troubled waters behind. But we're also getting the boat here. And we are in the time of the flood. Things are very floody. I'm just going to pull that out here. We're dealing with somebody who's crosswayed. We really are. There's 11 swords out here. That's the crosswayed person. Show me this night, Jehovah. You know, last night when I did that reading and the President of the United States kept coming out, and I asked about the president and was stating that it didn't have to be the current president, but it does affect our current president. And I was stating there that we had the word seed that came out and that things have been planted in our country, and here we are, you know, we're dealing with things from past time within that line that is now being affected in our now, because what we do today is what we're going to pay for in the future as well. The card that came out, if you go back and watch that video, just really analyze some things. I'm not gonna bring out there. If you have me get on and to reveal a couple things that were actually shown. If you go back and watch that, because I watched it a couple of times, Jehovah revealed some things out of that. Okay? And that card that came out was the Eight of Pentacles. There was a tree there in that card where somebody's picking off of the tree with the Eight of Pentacles in that deck that I used to clarify. Again, in those combo readings, we had a seed. We kept having a tree also come out. We also had wording yesterday on a video that stated that somebody thought they would never be moved. And that tree came out, and I began to sing a song that the church sings in one of those combo reading videos, or one of the videos that I did yesterday, because they really do all go together. Jehovah likes to unfold something for us. And there was that song that the churches sing, just like a tree planted by the water, and the tree came out when I was asking about the president, and the person was picking something from the tree. Now, on one of those cards that I have for the President of the United States, on the other side it says, pay what you say in a positive way, and I make reference when that card comes out on the other side, when I am bringing that, reading it, that our word is a seed. We got this is air and the mind space and words with the swords. There's something to all of this. There really is, and it's huge. I really wish I could say something to you, but I'm just going to have you go back and watch that video last night. You'll get your own downloads, and then you'll need to appropriately do the upright righteous thing on your behalf to agree for righteousness' sake for Jehovah to come in and to destroy the works of darkness for all the air that was there. We had a feminine in picture, okay? We're dealing with the spirit of Jezebel. It's a spirit, but that Jezebel spirit is a feminine spirit, okay? We got women that need to be in a place of, I'm trying to word this, you know, because I love that we have a vice president that is a woman. I don't know anything about her. I bless her. If she's in the upright, I don't know anything about that person. I pray for our leadership, okay? So please don't take it wrong, because our leadership right now needs to be lifted up. The lady card was shown in that deck, and it was the black lady card. In the Lenormand, there's a white and a black lady, a white and a black man, a white and a black child energy as well. And you all know that I'm not prejudiced. I don't look at color. But it was there to just for a point of reference of what's going on. Our leadership is being attacked, people. From within and without. I believe that very much. Again, I don't know any of these people on a personal level. All I know that we are told is to lift them up. Okay? If some people have lost their soul, that's between Jehovah and that person, because I don't know. Okay? So please don't take what I'm saying out of any kind of context because of what I'm fixing to say about, you know, or what I'm talking about, the Jezebel spirit. It's over the land. It's over the nation. People, it is. It's a control energy because of all that. The air is here. People putting spells. That's controlling energy. Oh, I want you to do this. Oh, you're going to do that. For the last couple of days, I've been having. I don't think it's. We've all heard. I don't know how to bring that. We've all heard that the woman is the head. The man is the head, but the woman is the neck that turns the head. That can be very dangerous because if you and I, women, I'm specifically talking to women right now. If you and I are ever in positions where a man is over us and you misuse your power to get his head to turn a certain way, it can be very dangerous. If it's done by manipulation, okay? That's positive to be a woman to help turn the head in a positive way as a helpmate, But we got the spirit of Jezebel that we are fighting, and that's a control energy. And remember, she was somebody who wanted to rule her husband or her headship. Okay, and I'm not saying anything about the vice president at all. Okay, but we got people putting intentions on people that if some people, even in headship, doesn't understand what's going on and could be viewing something in a certain way or around energies, not being awake fully to other wicked people who are using their little witchcraft to because a woman would be a weaker vessel. Don't get offended, women. That's the word. Okay, we are considered that. And people would go after a woman first to get in there to manipulate something so that they could get to the head. And if they're doing something spiritually on that level to get to the woman part of that, now that we really do have that picture over our headship. I hope this makes sense, as a woman being like the neck there and our president being the headship there. Those two are working together, and I believe Jehovah has set that up in this time because of what Jehovah showed me many years ago about this party that is in leadership now. Okay, Jehovah put that there. And it's there. This is a special time that we live in right now. That's why there's so much attacking going on. However it's happening and whoever it's coming through. Even if it was coming through those people themselves, like I said, I don't have a clue, and I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it's a spirit of a thing that is attacking from another realm, as we know. But people that are in witchcraft and things like that and are also connected to those fallen entities that have taught people how to do that kind of stuff. If you and I, as people that walk in the true light, don't get a clue, then we're going to be big trouble, people. We really are. We'd be crazy to think that we're the only people that exist in the universe. We've got entities in this realm. And the book of Enoch teaches us that when those fallen entities came in here, they taught people how to do certain things by art. That we also can read in that book how they taught how to even split plants and things like that, and to create different things. And they sinned by doing that. They taught men how to war and things like that. And so we really need to lift up our leadership, our president, our vice president, all of it that's over the top of us. We bless and we don't curse. And if those people that are over leadership over the whole world, don't care where they sit in any nation, are involved in any darkness like that, let them be exposed. Let them be made exposed. Let them be frustrated. Let them just open their mouth and let the people see the crap then that really is within their heart come out, so that they can be shaken out. Okay? That's for any person in leadership, in any nation, don't care who they are. Okay? Let them be exposed. If they're guilty, they will be. And so whoever's doing the nasty upon the leadership, let Jehovah uproot that stuff. Okay? We have a victory energy here. The Chariot is here. I want to look at this Knight. I will be back to do another reading, but if you are new, I just don't put the spirit in a box. I'm more interested in what Jehovah wants to say. Okay? So there's another Knight here. There's two Knights coming out. Air and Earth. Well, that don't surprise me. We got loyalty stuff here. The World is at the bottom. That's headship as well. That goes back to bosses. That's traveling. That's bank systems. So letter S. That's teeth energy. That's an all-consuming fire as well. This is an ending, a completion to something as well. Jehovah, you just bring out some words. Something social is going on all around the world. And Jehovah says, I'm going to help because there's been limitations and some difficulties. Well, this is wisdom here. This is wisdom here. Someone is involved who wears a ton of makeup. Well, okay, well, let's just go right back to Jezebel, because Jezebel was setting up on right at the end before she died. I think it makes reference to her putting makeup on. So that energy is, or obviously there's somebody who wears a ton of makeup is what it says. So if somebody is around a situation that wears a ton of makeup, then they're involved in something here. Whatever that means, I don't know, let Jehovah speak on. Okay, so there's a tree coming out. Okay, there is a tree coming out here. Jehovah, you just speak on. There ain't no one like you. A witch who performs spells on people. Okay, well, it's here, people. It is here. The dump yard. Okay, again, these are dumpy people. These are just nasty, dumpy people in a situation putting spells on our leadership. We just take authority right here, right now, over the spirit of Jezebel. Jehovah, you loose the dogs on her to go eat her up. Jehovah says to come to me, all who are weary, and I will give you rest. Yes, yes, and he will. Dream energy is here as well. Yes, to dream again. Let Jehovah allow us to dream again. For we would have fainted unless he would come in and bring us to the land of the living, not the dead. Somebody says, I want to kiss you so bad. You need to be careful with that, because somebody is also using looks by makeup and things like that. There's a witch out here that performs spells on people. Wealth energy. This is bank systems. Money. The love of money is the root of all evil. Okay? Somebody says, I accept this now. I know that I lied, but I didn't want to go to jail. Remember, today is the last day of those cardinal fixed and mutable sign readings. Somebody was going to go to jail for something that they were doing. Now, let me just, Jehovah's also bringing something new through my spirit. Women. You may not be in witchcraft, but you are. If you're stubborn, you're in witchcraft. If you are thinking you're using your looks to try to get your way, you're in witchcraft. Okay? We need to be awake to some things and be sensitive to some things. Some people obviously been in witchcraft because they didn't want to accept something. For Jehovah to bring that out, that's a stubbornness. That's a witchcraft. Or I want this. Remember the story of Jezebel. Her husband was all upset because he wanted a piece of property, money stuff out here. And she manipulated something. Manipulation. That's witchcraft. But we do have literal people that are literally putting spells and intentions, but it's still coming out in different forms as well. It really is. Jehovah, you just keep speaking on. There's something about a tree out here, but we also know that that goes back to sacrificial things. So we have the NG and the GN, which looks like two X's. Okay? People do have X issues going on as well. This is also a nag then one way and a gun the other way. Okay? Something been nagging somebody or something like that. This is the 22nd letter, the Ngus. It goes back to shelter and fertility and construction of things and yield and good investments. It's also, there's a hidden relationship somewhere, people. And there's pleasures and luxury energy out here. Okay? Whatever that means for why it came out. We got two knights here doing something. We got a lot of air. Show me these knights, Jehovah. These are not kings or queens, but we do have older people here that would be found here. Okay? Whatever this means. Show me these knights, Jehovah. Thank you. The room. The room. This talks about, well, a room could be a hotel room. A room this talks about needing to open up. We have death here. The secrets, sex. There's a hidden relationship somewhere in a room. Or something's taken place or died because of that. There's the cheerfulness card. That'd be like some type of, we often get a celebration energy that's happened. That something's happened when a celebration was going on. Excuse me. Let me have another drink of my coffee. I know I had a couple flighty moments and I apologize. Show me the room. Jehovah, you tell it. Thank you. The sweetheart is here. Well, there's a hidden relationship somewhere. There's a baby here. And there's prison. I know I lied, but I didn't want to go to jail is here. Well, there's the prison card right there. Again, remember somebody stated, or Jehovah stated to us, somebody over here is stating that they know that they lied. Jehovah says on this card also that there will be justice. Remember that on the cardinal fixed immutable sign reading, somebody is going to go to prison. Today is the last day of those readings. Show me this lady. It's a lady. It's a feminine energy coming out here. There's a thief here. There's the death as well again. This could be an FBI agent. It just come through my spirit that way. Don't have to be. Or it's a Scorpio. Or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is here. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We have Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, and Leo in this card. Or somebody with the letters, the N or the G is here, or somebody's X's are also here. Okay? But the death cards now show itself twice. So that would be FBI energy. Okay? We've got a skull here. That skull can also go back to senses. Okay, counting senses as well. That can be very dangerous. I'm only saying that because we have scripture that tells us that Jehovah got mad at King David for going and counting the senses or the heads of, and we've got the skull right there. And he got really angry at him. Why he's bringing that through my spirit, he is. He is. I want to take this. Show me this lady in this. We need to lift up our vice president, because a lot of people have a big problem with the woman being there. And Jehovah's the one who sets up those people, okay? I don't care, male or female, the scripture still tells us that Jehovah is the one who sets people in those places, okay? Our job and our duty is to lift them up, that they would be the headship as they should be, okay? I don't know who they are, but Jehovah sees the heart and why they're there, and all the mystery about that. That's his business, people. It's his business, okay? If somebody's violating something in those areas, it will be exposed. Let them be exposed then, okay? Then they were only brought there for an exposure so that they could be shaken out, okay? Show me this lady energy. Okay, well, there's a hostile okay, well, all right, well, let's just let Jehovah speak. I won't say anything. There's an invention here. There is a lover. There's a lover card here. There's somebody who's hostile, who causes problems, okay? So, whatever this is, people. The sun is here. This government, it's in the Hebrew, in the living language, that's a forcible overthrow of something here. This is also pride and ego coming out. This is somebody who's got fame and glory. This is an insight to something. And this is a significant person card, this lady card. It also can represent a younger lady. We got knights here. We got people showing up like knights. Okay? We got thievery on this lady in this room. And the lady comes out twice. And then we've got a hostile person in the form of a lady energy, which would go back to like a Jezebel type of a spirit here with this hostile argument of all the time, conflicts, and this abuse. If this lady's being abused, Jehovah, you just need to really just continue to speak on. There's the gentleman. We have the white gentleman and the black lady energy here. Okay? Whatever this is, people, whatever this is. Jehovah brought it out. Take it up with him. I'll just leave this here. Till next time, shalom.